So, you're looking for a dog trainer in Leominster, Massachusetts? Well, you are in the right place. We've put together this guide to help you make a really confident choice for you and your best friend.
You know, having a well-behaved dog just makes everything better, right? Think about it. Peaceful walks on local trails, or just hanging out at a park without any of the stress. The right training is what makes that picture a reality.
All right, let's start with the basics. First up, we're going to talk about the different training philosophies and the types of programs you're likely to find.
Today, pretty much all modern effective training is built on something called positive reinforcement. This is not about punishment or being harsh. It's actually the opposite. Instead of correcting bad behavior, you're rewarding your dog when they make good choices. It builds their confidence, makes your bond stronger, and honestly, makes training fun for both of you.
So this training usually comes in two main flavors: group classes or private lessons. Group classes, they're amazing for getting your dog used to other dogs and people, and for practicing their skills with distractions all around. Private lessons, though, are perfect for that one-on-one focus, especially for tackling specific issues that are happening right in your house.
Okay, next up, let's talk about the budget. It's just practical. Knowing the average training costs around Leominster helps you plan and figure out what to expect.
Just as a starting point, a single 1-hour private session is probably going to land somewhere in this range. But remember, a lot of trainers offer packages, which can actually be a much better value if you know you're going to need a few sessions.
So here's a broader look at your options. A 6-week puppy or group obedience class is usually the most affordable way to get started. In-home packages bundle those private lessons for a more focused approach. And then, at the top end, you have board and train programs. That's where your dog lives with a professional for a few weeks for some really intensive foundational work.
So you know the methods, you have an idea of the costs, but how do you pick the right person? This next part is all about giving you the tools to check out a trainer and make a choice you feel great about.
Okay, all these letters can look like alphabet soup, I know, but they're a really good sign of a trainer's expertise. A CPD-TK, for instance, means they passed a big exam on training knowledge. KPA-CTP tells you they're an expert in positive reinforcement. And if you're dealing with tougher issues like serious fear, a CDBC is who you want. These credentials show a trainer is serious about their education.
When you finally get on the phone with a potential trainer, have this list handy. This is your checklist. You want to make sure you're on the same page with their methods, confirm their qualifications, and really understand their plan for your dog. Any true professional is going to be more than happy to walk you through every single one of these points.
All right, let's bring this all back home to Leominster. Being a great dog owner here means knowing the local rules and, of course, the best spots to practice all those new skills.
This is a big one to know. Leominster has a citywide leash law. That means, unless you're in a spot that's specifically marked as off-leash, your dog has to be on a leash. This goes for all public property. Parks, trails, sidewalks, and it's really all about keeping everyone, dogs and people, safe.
Here's a simple but important rule to follow. Every dog over 6 months old needs to be licensed with the city every year. It's easy to do. You can get it taken care of right at the city clerk's office.
And to get that license, you'll need to show proof that your dog has a current rabies vaccination. This is actually a Massachusetts state law, and it's a key requirement for getting your dog licensed here in the city. So once you get going with training, you need good places to practice, right? Well, the Leominster Dog Park is the city's official place for off-leash work, perfect for practicing come. For on-leash stuff, the big open spaces at Doyle Field are awesome for focus, and the Monaco-Snock trails, they are fantastic for working on those leash skills with all the real-world distractions of a hike.
When it comes down to it, investing in training isn't just about fixing a few problem behaviors. It's about opening up a whole new world for you and your dog to enjoy together. We really wish you the best of luck finding the perfect partner for your training journey. Just imagine how nice it will be to have friends over without worry, or to walk calmly through your neighborhood knowing your dog is a happy, well-behaved member of the Leominster community.